Hi, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax.
Hey everybody, Fox here, and it is September. Okay, this is Posh Spice's illustration. I illustrated Baby Spice, now I've illustrated Posh, and you know what? I have not gotten around to the other girlies yet. What have I been doing with my life? Nothing at all. So you can, where was I going with that? Who knows? Grab your glass of water, your pen, your paper, whatever you're working on. Enjoy the tunes. Enjoy me just drawing Posh. I started out with her line art. I had a sketch of her under this sheet of paper. It's very important. I decided instead of erasing all those silly lines, I'll just have the sketch under the piece of paper. And I did the line art. Now you see me coming in with the black bold lines in my fantasy pop art style. So I will pop back in, and a dog is barking. Who knows what gets picked up on this microphone? And I will chitty chat with you a little later on.
Monday you come over, stay a couple days. I wonder, is it gonna last? Will you keep your promise? Honor what you said, be honest. Will you do your best? You said we're forever, that you wouldn't leave me never. But it's all a test, 'cause Friday I know better. You go out, say see you later. My thoughts are running wild, spreading like a fire. I can't help but press your number dial. Call you every hour, but every call's denied. I love to hate you on the weekends. That's when you trigger ugly feelings. Wish you wouldn't give me reasons.
I was going for a facial expression that was more, you know how Posh had this like slightly snobby stern thing that was really cool back in the 90s. I loved her facial expressions. I also loved that she wasn't a big smiler because everyone else was, and she just stood out. She was just, well, she was Posh. But I don't think I actually got it, and you know what, sometimes that's okay. That is art. She looks more stern, and I realized when I was doing her eyebrows, yes, it was the eyebrows. But you know what? That's the thing about illustrations. You just roll with it and you keep going forward. She had a very simple, basic outfit, but I think it spoke to her. I turned Baby Spice into a cloth doll, and I really wanted to do that for Posh, and I put away my sewing machine, which one should never do, especially if you have projects on the go. And since it is back in the far recesses of the closet, there it will stay. Okay, I've come in with my Ohuhu markers. Y'all know by now they are my favorite alcohol markers. I have tried other brands, and I have yet to find a brand where I didn't have at least one marker that was dried out by the time it got to me. And yes, some have been very generous on fixing that mistake, but I have yet to have any issues with Ohuhu markers, so, you know, they win top spot. But I'm coming in now doing in the shadows, the shading. Of course, she needed the 90s brown lip, because what would she be without it? Enjoy the tunes. I'll pop back in later.
When you stick around, love you when you pick up, when you take the time off, love you on the weekdays, when you stick around. But I love to hate you on the weekends. That's when you trigger ugly feelings. Wish you wouldn't give me reasons to bring out the worst in me. Ooh, I love to hate you from a distance. But when you close to me and switches, only takes a couple kisses to bring back the best in me. Ooh. Monday you come over, stay a couple days. I wonder, is it gonna last? Will you keep your promise? Honor what you said, be honest. Will you do your best? You said with forever that you wouldn't leave me.
Coming in now with the stamping stage, stamping in all the delicious white highlights with my gel pen, and little lip shines, little eye shines, just brighten her, enliven her, bring her to life. And I should have started this all like sassy, like if you want to be my, but you know what? I never think of that in the beginning. But here she is. She's posh. She's awesome. Was she our favorite Spice Girl? Yeah, her and baby. Okay, guys. I hope you're all having a great September. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alice in Wonderland and Wonderland coloring books are now on Amazon.